Ladies and gentlemen, friends and fellows, you are, one and all, very welcome to this, the Tewksbury Variety Show, brought to you today once more by this host, Herman, the Deep Tea Diver. And today, we are playing A Place Forbidden. It's another one of those PS1 haunted PS1 demo disc thingy-majigs. So we shall begin. Controls. We have a flashlight, we have a crouch, we have an interact. All the normal methods. Hold on a sec. Sorry, I think I was salivating a bit. Anyway. Loading. The Library of Ouroboros. I'm finally here. It's almost anticlimactic to stand so easily within its walls, but if the rumors are true, the library contains knowledge beyond anything one might hope to find on Earth. Words of power, occult learnings enough to transcend death. It will be mine. All of it. I just need to know where to look. I suppose I am power-hungry and evil here. Or just maybe very aspirational. Can I reach? Oh, I can. Okay. Me here. Cannot read that. Okay. Oh yes. Ouroboros. Looks a bit like a giant pretzel. A transcript. I've been having these. Sorry, I thought I heard something in my ear, but... Did I hear something in my ear? I've been having these nightmares, Doctor. I'm alone, but I don't feel alone, not like I should. Rather, there's no one with me, but that's not to say there's nothing around. It's difficult to explain, but it is an uncomfortable feeling. Something drones low in the background all the while. I can hear snatches of whispers, but only just barely. Like something is conversing with me just out of my range of hearing, just as something is watching just out of my sight range. Everything's too still. It's wrong. I don't remember how I got there, and I can't figure out how to leave. Everything is all hallways upon hallways, shelves of books that look like they've never been opened. Almost all of them are still, and yet I get a feeling like I mustn't open any of them, whatever I do. There's a pull toward them, of course, the sense that I will learn more than I could ever hope to on Earth. But there's a danger, a vague, creeping danger, the feeling that something is very, very interested in every move I make. Who or what it might be, I don't know. I don't know if it wants to bring me in or if it wants me to leave. How does it end? Well, as I mentioned, there's no real way to escape. Every place I go leads to more rooms, but eventually after a time I don't really hear them, so I just feel them. Look no further, look no further, look no further. And then I wake, and every time I feel farther from this world. To be honest, Doctor, I hope it's all in my imagination. I hope I'm afflicted with some kind of mania, because a place like that can't exist, shouldn't exist. If it does, then I can only hope that no one else would be so unfortunate as to visit it. Okay. That's unfortunate for us. Novels, science fiction, fantasy, as well as a few stray romance novels. Books on philosophy, history, a few stray encyclopedias, not useful. Few forms stand out on math and science, physics, but the rest of pure wings of science. Interesting, but not what I'm looking for. Mostly horror novels. How droll. Almanacs. Useless. Nice. Biographies. I've heard none of these people. Empty. Empty. Ooh. Hold on a sec. I'll check. Nope. Nope. Okay then. Oh, sorry. Quick moment as I close the door. I'll edit this out. Sorry, had to close the door. Stinky comes in and bothers me otherwise. Whenever he's hungry, and he's usually hungry, he gets really... He has the potential to get really fat. He does not know when to stop eating. Anyway, The Minister's Doom, Act 3, Scene 2. Bernice enters, followed closely by the librarian. Bernice is breathless, looking both exasperated and slightly excited. Oh, I think the sound I keep hearing is my headphones rustling against my against a thing. No, maybe. Never mind. Okay. Bernice is breathless, looking both exasperated and slightly excited. The librarian's expression is unreadable, as per usual. Bernice: but my husband will find out about us. He won't stay out forever. Librarian: I wouldn't be so sure, my dear. But shall we retire to the living room if we're to speak of such unpleasantness as your husband? Bernice's face breaks suddenly into a grin. She grabs the librarian's hand, taking him onto the couch beside her. Fine then, if you're to stay, Bernice says. Fine then, if you're to stay, I want to hear some of those secrets you keep talking about. You can't play me for the fool forever. Librarian: I would never claim to do such a thing, my dear. Would you care to hear how I can stop a human heart with but a word? Bernice: goodness, that sounds dangerous. Librarian: it most certainly is. Bernice: I wish to hear it. Librarian: then of course you shall. He leans close to Bernice, who closes her eyes as if expecting a kiss. But the librarian leans past her, whispering something in her ear. Bernice's eyes open wide. She gives a single jerk, a strangled groan, and goes limp, sliding off the couch. Librarian: too curious for her own good. He stands, reaching in one of his pockets to withdraw a single black case containing Bernice's wedding ring. Taking a cursory look around the living room, the librarian eventually focuses on a single point on the opposite side. Poor Bernice. The librarian crosses the floor, leaves his item, and turns to leave. As he does so, the scene darkens, leaving only a single spotlight to illuminate the stage. It is fixed on the small black case, which the librarian has decided to leave sitting atop the minister's writing desk. Ugh. Mimi. A partial history of the library. The Library of Ouroboros wasn't so much built as it simply came to be. That much we've been able to glean from the early murky tales about endless knowledge structure rich in occult knowledge. About a certain... Endless structure, yeah. Endless structure. Oh boy, that's problematic for me. The first tale was penned by an unnamed Gaelic mystic, who compiled a variety of accounts from travellers complaining of strange dreams. Many of these travellers' accounts of the place were the same. Endless hallways of strange materials, magic devices that seemed to give off light or sound without any visible source. But rarely were there any tangible... Wait, strange magic devices, so that would be the lamps. Huh. But rarely were there many tangible details, aside from these characteristics and the font of knowledge ringing the walls of the place. This, of course, changed in approximately 670 when the mystic was visited by a lone woman. She was reportedly wild-eyed, half-mad, and complaining of dreams so much as her fellows. Complaining of dreams much the same as her fellows. But she claimed that these dreams became a reality, briefly, and that she at one point even visited that bleak place. She claimed to run into a dark, amorphous figure with a score of glowing red eyes. This figure apparently spoke to her, promising her black knowledge should she only pledge herself to it. Though the mystic asked how this woman escaped such a place, the woman gave no explanation. In fact, she spoke no further, withdrawing from the mystic's hut to begin her travelling anew. She was never seen or heard from again. Oh, that's typical. This testimony is hardly a concrete example of the library's existence, but it makes one wonder. If tales like this could exist from the earliest days of modern man, what other truths could lie buried deep in the past, should one be willing to tunnel through the cobwebs of years to reach the ancient tales hidden beneath? Okay. On the Founder. They came to the domain, a blank canvas in the cosmos, from places unknown and as old as time. They have existed longer than man, longer than the sentient stones of longer than the cosmic force that runs through all things. They have always been. They saw the ruin that coursed through the universe, the constant in and out flux of entropy, and with entropy went items of worth, and it was that worth that they sought to salvage, not things, ideas, thoughts, power intangible. Through the years they reached, for their powers were immense. Through eons they snatched up secrets, dark and light, but it wasn't long before it all became too much, even for those ancient. The remaining pages have been torn out of this book. In their place is a single piece of lined paper, with an untidy scrawl standing upon it in red ink. The key to go further could have been deciphered from the last word in each of these books, but I tore them out. I couldn't let anyone else go any deeper. Sorry, but trust me, it's better this way. As you close the book, make out a single word, scratched, not written, into the inner cover. Your predecessor must have missed it. Or else it was made after the note was placed. Telephone. Okay. I guess I need the telephone to delve deeper. Door is mobile. I can only imagine what strange arcane secrets lie beneath its varnished surface. Why would I leave? I've only just arrived. Locked. Curses. Let me just hold on a sec. Is that the... Ooh. Yep, that is the real time. You now know my terrible schedule. Anyway. Telephone. I've got to use this telephone. Figure out how to do what sort of something do. Look out, here is a telephone. Look at that wire wiggling around though. Okay. So, how to telephone? Since I can't, beneath. Desk. Telephone. It beneath desk telephone. Oh, will that be? Welcome message from all our staff. Welcome. We're glad you're here. As we're sure you're aware, the Library of Ouroboros is located in a picturesque part of Britain, atop a grassy knoll east of Sussex. Many rural townships, obviously bereft of their own libraries, refer to their villagers to the library. It is beloved by all. We hope you will take your time perusing our vast stores of literature, non-fiction, fiction, occult knowledge, cursed knowledge, words to melt the eyes of anyone who reads them, psalms of murder, and otherwise. You'll certainly have time enough, Bernard. You'll certainly have time enough. I presume that's my name. Yep, that's, That's ominous. That is quite ominous. Still, though, the amount of love which went into this game is extraordinary. The amount of work and such. The book mentioned my name. A coincidence, nothing more. Ha ha ha. Yes. Besides, it was mistaken. The library wasn't in England. I found it in the German city of Ulberg, sequestered away from an ancient church, behind an ancient church. Such small, unassuming front, as if by looking so plain it might hide from the rest of the world. Cannot pick these up. Nor these. Oop. That looks prominent. You're an avid reader, aren't you, Bernard? You can't read these books, but don't fret. They'll pave your road to new knowledge. If you're stuck, think of yourself like a cataloguer or a librarian. That has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? The case toward the window seems as good a place to start as any. Yep, cannot read these books. None of these books got readables. Do. Okay, so what's in this very obvious box? Oh. Okay. Got a mystery afoot. Okay. A frigid scene. There was no fog outside earlier. Fool that you are, Bernard. You have put yourself into some very dangerous shoes. Very dangerous shoes indeed. For you are trapped here. Trapped within the Library of Ouroboros, probably. A history of I couldn't read that. It was too retro for me. What was it wanting me to do? It was cataloging. Oh, can I walk around there? No, I cannot. Has to be a number thing here. Oh, wait. Number of books. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Okay, let's note that down because I will otherwise forget. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. I can puzzle like the rest of them. The best of them. Tougher than leather. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. One, 2, 3. You library think you can fool me, Bernard. But it is Bernard who has fooled you. Oh wait. What? Ha ha ha! Triumph! Finally, hoping that's the last of the locks. The locks don't seem so bad right now. Okay. Picked up a screwdriver. I've never felt threatened by a chair before. Okay, that's, well, I suppose that forbidden eldritch occult knowledge and terrifying monsters aren't going to get themselves. Yep, that's not good. How is this possible? Fool that you are, Bernard. You have trapped yourself here. You will be the librarian. Oh, that's bad. That's a bad Totentan sign. Okay, let's pick up this book. Pick up, you'll regret it, you'll regret it, you'll regret it. Something is wrong. I need to leave now. Let's go. There's no sprint. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Something is scratching its way into my head. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Your mind is small. Your mind. It will never open again. It will never open again. Something's in the darkness beyond. Uh-oh. thank you for visiting our library. Whew. That was good. That was a good game. Further development, eh? Oh, I look forward to that. That'd be good. Ooh. Well, that was the game whose name I've forgotten. Library of Ouroboros, that was it. Oh, no, the name is A Place Forbidden. My mistake. A Place Forbidden. Well, that's what it was. Needless to say, that was a splendid game. I enjoyed the heck out of it. It was short but sweet, had some puzzles which I aced my way through, and a nice payoff. A nice, creepy, ominous payoff of dark knowledge weaving its way into my brainicles. Yes. So we will have to play more games in the future and see if this one gets got a release or something, since it's been about 3 years since the 2020. It's been straight up 3 years since 2020. We're almost at the end of 2023, so there should be some form of release on this one, maybe? Perhaps? But yes, we will continue to play more games, because honestly these very short games are kind of good for me. They're shorter plays, so should be fine. But I will also do the longer plays, like my beautiful paper mask. That's one. Beautiful paper smile, even. That one is pleasant, and well, not pleasant, but it's fun. So anyway, I'm rambling. I'd say it's now time to maybe bid you adieu. So until our next meeting, we hope you have enjoyed the show. Stay safe, remain happy, and do enjoy the rest of your day.